Hey guys! After waiting for 5 months, I finally received my Zoom65 Essential Edition, which is a very popular budget 65% board in the custom keyboard community. This video is actually not geared towards keyboard enthusiasts, but just for the general public looking to step into the world of mechanical keyboards. I know keyboards like the Keychron K2 and Q2 are a popular hassle-free purchase, in which I've actually owned the original K2 myself for years, but I think the experience of joining a group buy and building your own custom mechanical keyboard from scratch is well worth the time and the effort with the final result. Now, here's the thing. Custom mechanical keyboards have had the reputation of being very expensive, time-consuming, and inaccessible, and while that is actually true, a new wave of more accessible budget custom mechanical keyboards have started to gain popularity, such as the QK65 by QWERTY Keys and the Zoom65 by Wuche Studios, which I have over here. Now, to get into the details, the Zoom65 is an affordable gasket-mounted 65% keyboard with a knob. It's fully built out of aluminum and Bluetooth compatible as well, with everything you need except switches and keycaps in the kit. And at a starting price of only $159 USD for the Zoom65 EE with all those beautiful color options, I think it's the perfect starting board for anyone looking for a mechanical keyboard. The group buy for round 2 actually just finished early because it's sold out, but Wuche is working on making this keyboard readily available with more frequent drops and hopefully in-stock sales eventually in the future. They also have an upcoming 10 keyless board that looks amazing as well if you're interested. And if you don't know what a group buy is, it's basically like a group of people pre-ordering keyboards before production, usually until it reaches the maximum limit that the company can handle. It's sort of like pre-ordering a phone right after its announcement, but only with a longer time frame. But anyways, that's enough talking because it's time to jump straight into the unboxing and the building process of this keyboard. First up is our keyboard knobs. I decided to order 3 of them to future-proof myself in case I ever switched my keycaps. The first knob is silver to match our external weight, which I'll show you later. The second one is this anodized gold, and the one we'll be using today is this clean anodized white knob. And now it's time to take out our internal brass weight. This is a totally optional purchase and not worth the price, but I like having some heft in my keyboard. And now for the main unboxing. Mechland was the Canadian vendor for this keyboard. And now for the external weight that can be seen from the bottom of the case. A beautiful PVD silver weight. And finally, the actual keyboard itself in its included case, with a free switch puller as a gift. This is the included coiled cable that comes in a box, although I will be replacing mine with one that matches the color of my keyboard. This is the PCB of the keyboard. And this is the included polycarbonate plate that the switches rest on. And here we have a set of dampening foam and gaskets for the keyboard. And finally, an included battery because this keyboard is Bluetooth compatible, which is great. I chose the sky blue option for my Zoom65 Essential Edition, and it looks absolutely stunning in person. And finally, we have a set of rubber feet, stabilizers, and PCB standoffs. To start off this build, we unscrew all the case screws that hold the top and the bottom case together. Once we're done with that, it's finally time to screw in the beautiful external weight on the bottom of the case. And now we put on some white rubber feet so the keyboard doesn't slide. And now for the case foams to reduce any reverberations. And now to remove the external weight screws because I forgot that I had an internal weight to put in. But before that, we do have to put in the battery. And now it's time to lube and assemble stabilizers, which I do not like doing. And now it's time to assemble the plate and the PCB. Now is also a good time to take off my old keycaps from my old keyboard and also test the stabilizers before we fully assemble everything. Everything is perfect and it's time to put on the plate. Here I am putting in old Boba U4T Thocky tactile switches from my old board that have already been lubed. And now it's finally time to stick on all the gaskets on the top and the bottom of the case. Once we're done that, it's time to carefully connect the battery cable. And now it's finally time to screw in the knob on the corner. Once that's done, we can put in the rest of the switches. And last but not least, all the keycaps to finish this keyboard build. And there's the beautiful keyboard in all its beauty. And now for the satisfying back peel. This keyboard also feels super hefty, by the way, at 1,995 grams. I also got a new keyboard cable from Cable Mods to match this beautiful keyboard. I also got a matching blue desk mat for the keyboard. And now it's time for the sound test. Alright, we're finally done with the keyboard, and as you can see, it looks, feels, and sounds absolutely amazing. I'm super duper happy with this purchase, and I'm pretty sure this keyboard is going to last me through a lifetime, or as they call it, my endgame keyboard. The building process was actually easier than I thought as well, as there is a fully detailed build guide provided both in written form and video form, which I followed. There weren't any hiccups I ran into, and everything worked straight out of the box when I plugged it into my computer. The only thing I had to adjust myself was the position of the command and the alt keys through VIA, which is a keyboard program, so it would match the layout of my MacBook, and it was also pretty simple to do. And if you're on the fence of whether or not you want to join the keyboard group buy or buy a factory-made pre-built one, I definitely think it's worth joining a group buy, as the quality of the keyboard you're getting is much higher, not to mention sounding a lot better, so you'll be more satisfied, and the experience of building the board from start to finish is exhilarating. And I guess that's it for the short little build video of my Zoom65. I'm not a keyboard channel, so I won't be reviewing any keyboards, but if you are interested in tech reviews of more consumer products like phones, definitely subscribe to my channel and check out some of the other awesome content I have. If you are interested in keyboard content though, my good friend Preston over on his channel does do some awesome keyboard videos, so definitely go check him out. Also, don't forget to smash the like button down below, and feel free to ask me any questions you have. And on that note, have a good one, and I'll see you guys in the next one.